gender, abortion is a crime. But also in the Christian perspective, abortion is a sin. Whether someone has led you to do it, whether you are going to call it a mistake, whether you are going to call it unwanted, after all, when you were going for sex, the child was not around. When you were removing your knicker to go for sex, the child wasn't even in the womb. But you get the energy, when you go to marriage talk, they give you a form to sign. You get the energy to say, this is in the toilet, in the rubbish pit, wherever it has been put. After all, I've never heard of any funeral of aborted child. Have you ever gone for any? No. For the burial of aborted child? No. Where do those children go? Because there is no shortcut for you to get pregnant. You can't get pregnant by meeting me on the way, and I greet you now. It is only through sexual intercourse that you can conceive. Therefore, if you don't want to get pregnant now, in our club we say, abstain from sex. It's the only healthy way, and it's godly. It was just a recap of what my friends shared. Remember, when you are running for abortion, you are making business for other people who are interested in it. But also, what I want to put in your mind very clearly, like I said, whether you have led someone where it is done, the crime is the same before God. There is what we call safe abortion. Safe what? Abortion. The word safe means what? Is there any safe way of killing a child? No. And you find people who are landed, people who are professors, can't even define the word safe. There's a safe killing over the radio. Stupid. You come for safe abortion. How safe is this killing to my child in the womb? And that's what the world is promoting. Safe abortion. Here there is no problem. We shall just remove it safely. For you will be safe. Continue with your school and the literature goes on. How safe shall it be to the child? That's why he said, when common sense makes no sense, you find people discussing such things. Because they are ruled by the kingdom of darkness, and so they must do what is possible to lead all people to the kingdom of darkness. This is your gift. That was just that is the end of that session. Now today, I'm here to give you another package on the family. When I talk about the family, basing on God's intention for creating mankind, God created man and when God created a man and a woman, God had an intention. God had a plan for creating a man and a woman. When Mr. Otala was telling somebody admired him to be a wife, these are current evils that the world is embracing. And the world is embracing all this because they are seeing they must recruit people to the kingdom of the devil. As Christians, children of God, let's live up the standard of God creating us. By so doing, God will be pleased with what He created. God will be pleased with us. Shall give them some glory, not so? Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Well, my name is Miss Otala, James Bruno, teacher in the school where I says about 12 years since I joined here. While one of the observations I've had, given the recent state of institutions as far as this recruitment that is ongoing by those who promote homosexuality, the evil act of abortion, and probably lesbianism in schools. As far as the school status is concerned, is that schools are very good catchment areas for these homosexuals. Given the fact that most of our children, people are desperate, especially because of the vital poverty. So when they are convinced that you will be given a package or token of appreciation or some monies or your fees is to be paid, such a child can be one of the sympathizers to such people recruit. On that ground, I imagine this is one of the reasons why the schools become one of the areas, because the school is a good catchment area. There are a number of children who are very desperate and a number of parents who are also very desperate via how to raise the resources. So I find that's one of the background over which these people can easily get infiltrated into institutions. But I want to say here in Gweres as an institution, or even here in Teso generally, we are aware that our culture does not promote these kind of acts. Given the fact that we also have Christianity hand in hand running with cultures, most of the leaders in our clans are also participants in the Christian faith. We do not have this embraced in our institutions, in our families. As a result, even when we come to school here, our children have that thinking, this is an evil act. So we find no very good reason why these people can easily find it easy to walk into the schools in Teso, for example. So because of this, given the fact that they have that Christian thinking that abortion, homosexuality is a sin. So a child will try to balance this and will not find a reason to go in for this kind of act. And given the fact it's still a new act that is beginning to take trend or to trend in Teso here or even in schools in our country, we still find our schools a safe place. And I want to imagine that with the message, for example, I've had a sharing like in our club of Christian ambassadors today session, I find my children really have benefited more from this, because plain facts are made mention to them, because the agenda of the people who are promoting homosexuality is to recruit people for the devil's kingdom. So because of that, you know that most of our backgrounds, we come from families where children are Christians. I don't find this evil kingdom find so much background in our family or to infiltrate into our families. So I really feel as an institution we benefit much when we support our children with kind of doses of information. We tell them the effect and what this leads us to. There are two kingdoms, there's God's kingdom and then there's the devil's kingdom. So, but we want to make sure that the message is clear to them that this is a sin and also a crime as a country. So, as far as Uganda is concerned, I think we are still safe.